Good morning, children. How are you today, huh? Well, goddamn bastards. Okay. Pete Sampras Eyebrow Dream Fantasy. Oh, my controller disconnect. Fuck you. There we go. I wonder if we get to grow and tend our own eyebrows. I wonder if you have to feed eyebrows like that. Some kind of chum-like nutrient slurry. Dare I go for it? Oh, are you kidding? That's just the fucking... Oh. Man. I don't know what I was expecting, but I expect go for it to be something a little more interesting. Sports. Alright. Eat empanadas. Nope, Pete Sampras. Are we gonna get a song that integrates male tennis grunts into the beat? Or is that a one-off? Damn. For some reason, up works, but down doesn't. I don't worry what the fucking gimp is. Alright. There's a first-person view, I think. Okay, so we got single, sure, one player, okay. Quick start. Alright. Oh, okay, I thought they were walking out to play. I just having a bit of a sit down. Oh, back up.
Preparados para jugar.
What?
Siéntense, por favor.
Oh, now how am I going to follow what's going on?
Primer set, Bona.
Boner. First person view. Alright, there we are. This would be hard. I mean, that's not very first person. Alright, so that looks like... Okay. I can't.
Continúe en el juego.
Look, shut up, okay? Left's not working. Stop yelling at me. Oh. Okay, so X...
Falta de tiempo. Advertencia al...
Look, I don't... I mean, C doesn't do shit. Is all I can say. So, like... I don't get, like... I can't serve, because it'll only... I can push down to kind of get it to go. Okay, so down and fucking left are just backwards. Great job again. Fucking munt.
Nada 15.
Yeah, fucking quinceanera to you. Shit. That doesn't seem like a regulation-sized ball. That's a hefty ball. It's a softball. Alright, I think I got this. That's an interesting... Hey, alright, see now we're having some fucking proper tennis fun. Shit! Stop! Like, you're supposed to hit it toward me. Alright? Yeah, that's fucking just...
Nada 30.
It's nice that the fucking Alone in the Dark polygons could, like, have some fun, you know? Oh, you whore. You fucking whore.
Nada 40.
Yeah, fine. I mean, if you're gonna do something like this, I wouldn't look to Tom from Finland for models for your fucking Robin Hood. Just skews a little touchy scoutmaster. Can I have Robin Hood just like shoot fucking, you know, Captain Hook in like the head? Is that like... Where are we? Design a scene. I'm in charge now. Fucking look. Like, not letting me have... fuck it, look. Children, darling. Alright. You gotta... Can I, what? Okay. Right click, change. That's the only three I get. Yeah. Alright, Captain Hook matchup screen. How do I fucking... Just... How does it look like one of those stupid drawings internet dipshits do? How is that the only... What am I supposed to do with this? How the fuck am I supposed to tell a story like this? Just have an imagination, kids. You don't need, like, a thing to try and mechanize your imagination. It just winds up sucking, because if you're a real person and not one of those fucking aphantasiac replicants, then your imagination is going to outstrip the capacity of Peter Pan and Robin Hood in Finland, Fairy Tale Factory's capacity to fucking represent it. Like, it's just not going to be good. You're going to have a shitty fucking thing that just looks like fucking Captain Hook molesting fucking Soy Jack Robin Hood. Great! Fuck-a-doodle-doo. Where are you? Wait. Fairy Tale Factory. A story painting adventure. You were made to play that? The fuck for? I mean, sit you down with some fucking pencils or crayons or some shit. Like, that's fucking... Eek. Mr. Finger. This looks familiar. These cavorting objects. The horny hourglass, I swear I've seen before. Give me that. Like, I get the hourglass figure joke, but like... Yep, it's a bit loud. As far as I know, there's nothing I can do about that. I like that it's just a hard on and off. You know? Hey there, sexy timepiece. I don't know what I just did. I think I did just bend her ass over. Just poke the side of her face until she grumbles and frowns at you. That's, you know, it's the safest way. No. Okay. I feel like this should be like Tetris, just with like Peter Griffin as all the pieces. It's not going to be that. I'm going to be disappointed, but... I mean, I would. When are you going to get the chance to, like, fuck a clock, you know? And don't tell me I can just put my penis in a clock. I don't care, you know? It has to be sapient. It has to be, like, a thing, you know? I don't think they're able to make it, like, descend itself. Which is really fascinating. Which... because it kind of takes a fairly significant chunk of the Tetris out of Tetris, you know? Like, now I'm just making a fun pattern. I mean... 91? 14 kilobytes. I mean, it is impressive, really, that you can get, like, pictures to happen, you know? For 14 kilobytes, like... Alright. Ball is in parking lot. I do enjoy golf games, but still, the peak is like fucking Neo Geo Turf Masters. There needs to be... Alright. Fine. Oh, wait. Haha! Can't tell me what to do. I wonder if that's the same thing to do with how, like, fucking... Like, isn't fucking... Xbox down or some shit? As Guildford. Okay, now is this gonna be a mouse game or a controller game? Alright, settings, swing. Alright, I've got my driver. Okay, this looks like I'm fucking aiming the cunt. Alright, no, hang on. I don't want a fucking pitching goddamn thing. There we go. Alright. So... Wait, what? Fuck. Look. I feel like I'm not, like... It's still, like, don't turn into pitching fucking wedge. I don't know why clicking over there gives me pitching wedge. That upsets me. Ah, there we go. I'll just use the fucking controller then. Eat shit. Where's my little guy pointing? Okay, that's a sand trap. I mean, like, where is the fucking kind of a thing? Because, like, I can't even... I mean, it's just... You know what I mean? It just looks like a bunch of junk up over there. Like, I don't fucking... Ah, fuck it. Whatever. Who cares? Ah, I fucking tossed my salad. I fucking got that. Minge!
Found sand.
What are the rules for designing these things? Because, like, am I allowed to just make an insane one? You know? Will I be punished? Okay, I think... Oh, fuck, that was... Double minge! Alright. Alright, yeah, see now, there's the yellow thing telling me where my ball's probably gonna go. That's nice, okay. Oh, fucking... Why doesn't it register my fucking second goddamn thing? Okay, well, I've worked out how to hook and slice it, but not hit the fucker straight.
That really was a wild shot.
Look, dude, I'm not fucking in the mood, right? That's a little better. Yeah, yeah. Don't go in the fucking dirt. Good. Motherfucker. Alright, what is that? I got, like, the fucking pitching wedge. Alright. Alright, now that's gonna be a bit off. Shit! Alright, come on, baby. Cunt! You couldn't give me that, PGA European Tour. Fuck you, Guilford. What the fuck kind of name's Guilford anyway?
Play the shot. Play the shot.
Shut up. Oh, fucking... Let's see if I can do that again.
And one thing you mustn't do here is get a twister to the left.
What? Dude, shut up. Fuck! Fuck!
Well, that's not a totally convincing swing.
Alright, buddy, I do not need the passive-aggressive bullshit today, okay? Alright? Cannot nut this fucking timing system out. I always feel like I'm slightly off one way or the other. Fuck. I mean, look, this hasn't been awful, you know? Suboptimal. I mean, did it really need to go that far left off of that? Like, I was off it by, like, a couple of pixels. You know,
if it moves at all, it should come a little from the right.
Look at that. I got a polite clap. One thing I do love about golf, like, it is, like, borderline impossible. Like, there's probably some examples here, there and yon, but, like, to take a photo of athletes doing their thing, like, they always gotta look kind of munted. But I do just love, like, you know, Like golf's one of those ones where, because it's a dexterity sport, you know, there's like definitely elements of power and fitness and whatnot to it, but we're not, you know, this isn't like tennis or, you know, anything else. So you just wind up with some dudes that do not look like athletes. European weather effects. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but I just think it's a bit too serious for me. You know, I want something that's not so hardcore about, like, simming it. PGA Tour, 96. A whole year later. I do love, yeah, like the sound of the fucking ball getting over the hole. It's just like, oh, look at that. I got it. I did it. Me. Did they need to be the start of the EA logo? I don't think they did. Now let's check on this. Okay, this might be like when you've created a golfer. Where's that fat maniac? Is there actually a golfer called Fuzzy Zoella? I feel like I'm in an elevator on the way to a swingers party. That fucking music is so close to something and it's driving me insane. Alright. Fuck. You know, I think if I just... That went faster that time, and I don't know why. I want to hit it straight. Right, now that was close. Shit. Like it goes like the window the space you've got to get it to like go just dead straight is like fucking tight, man. Like, you know. Hell yeah, I want it to go as I'm fucking alright, look, how about I'm gonna get it to go straight. Fuck you. Fuck! Oh, that's gonna kill a child. I put some pepper on that one. Fuck, it changes. Alright. So I figured it out. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I got it dead on that time. Fucking typical. There we go. Alright. I mean, it still hooks a bit more than I want. Now, come on. I mean, look, you know, I can get out of this. What, I accidentally added a second guy. Frank Urban Zola Jr. That just raises more questions, you know? Like, that doesn't help. Urban. The premier PC CD golf game gets a next-generation feel for 96, with increased realism, presentation, and challenge. PGA Tour 96 is a new experience for veteran and novice computer golfers. 2 exceptional courses. Wow, now let's go back a whole 6 years. Let's see what 6 years in the PGA Tour fucking, you know, games managed to produce. My brain's almost getting to where that music's from. I just have to not think about it, you know, I just gotta let it pinball around in there and fucking hope for the... Hell yeah! I love the Ion Springfield background. Yes. I don't know what the difference is. Alright. Holy shit, look at that! Fucking wizardry. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we do appear to have some kind of, Am I controlling the wind? No, alright. Aww. I'm not sure how, like... Yep. Rough balls. You know, like, I'm not sure where I've got to get the fucking second hit in order to get it to fucking go straight, you know? There, apparently. Oh, go in. Go fucking in. God damn it. I fucking... Look, don't... Showing me Marble Madness at this stage isn't gonna help. Oh, fuck, that fucking went away, like, instantly. I wasn't even remotely ready. I mean, look, I'm just, you know... I was having fun there for a second, and then you gave me a fucking putting thing that was Marble Madness. It's funny, because that's so much more arcadey, you know? Like, there's a... You don't need to have me in the fucking pro shop, you know? That's just a waste of graphics. I feel like the golfer was photoshopped in using ancient Photoshop for this shot. There's a faintly... The composition of this makes everything look very flat, and the result is an almost surrealist quality that I very much appreciate. Ah, who's that Spanish one that did a bunch of fucking... Alright. There needs to be a DLC pack for fucking... like, Turf Masters. Like, there just needs to be that. That's the only way I'm going to be happy. Okay, so now we're kind of at the midpoint. You know, not quite 95, 96, but definitely we're past the fucking 1990 phase. You know, this is on a CD-ROM. Yeah. 'Cause, 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 music is affecting me in some manner. Fuck. Alright, the bird distracted me. This one doesn't count. It, like, decided to tweet the second I, like, fucking did something, which is, like, you know, I think not okay. Fuck. Shut up! Yeah, off it goes. I hope I hit that fucking bird. It fucking, like, the speed it retracts seems to be random. Like, it doesn't seem to alter depending on whether or not I'm fucking, like, where I hit it in the fucking, like, top bit. And it doesn't seem to change depending on what fucking, like, you know, bummy knocker I'm using. Whatever, I meant to do that. I have no idea. Like, isn't there supposed to be a little flag that I'm... Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is just dead under the fucking thing. Alright. Fucking cunt. I swear, it's like fucking just perfectly... No! I mean, at least I can, like, just mulligan this shit, you know? Fuck. Like, you know, I feel like it shouldn't be, like, going off fucking hook or slice or whatever the shit that fucking far when I'm, like, off the fucking white bit by such a tiny amount. You know? See, now okay, like, that is gonna, yeah, is gonna hoon off over to fucking buggery fuck. And I accept that. I accept my part in that failure. I mean, honestly, David Lynch's golf challenge probably sounds like that. Like, the audio is very much that. The audio has that... This is music that we play to cover something up. You know? I wonder if I look up PGA Tour Golf OST, if I could get that on, like, YouTube. I better be able to. Actually, let's have a little look-see. I'd have to rip the fucking ice out. I can't be bothered doing that. Phagefight. Alright, there's a manual. Fuck, what is that? Alright. Why not just let me use the fucking, you know, example, you fucking ring piece? Alright, look.
Phagefight.
What is that? Is that actually like a fucking... Wanna play Connect 4 with globs? Hell yeah. This feels like a kid's show from back in the day that, like, only got, like, one season. What was that fucking... There was one where, like, the toys had those little heat reactive things on them. I can't remember the name of them now. When sorcery ruled and trolls and minotaurs still walked this earth, a party of 6 intrepid. I like it saying like that, like now we're in like the future of whatever this world is, and we're just talking about how, oh yeah, look, you know, you remember when fucking, look at this picture of a troll. Found a troll skull. Whizbat. Oh yeah. Hell no. Alright. Alright. Oh god. Fucking ancient spreadsheet. Oh boy. They've really got to make games where the graphics look like that, you know? All this fucking cel-shaded cartoonery is being used for fucking a bunch of anime nonsense, and it's time shit looked like that. I like that the guy's little pose is just like, huh? Alright. We'll experience this misery in a moment. I need to pee. Okie doke. Never mind. It's funny that 1 and 3 are on here, but 2 isn't. You know? I mean, maybe Nicodemus is right to be angry at us. Well, that speeds this process up. I must have just experienced the wrath of Nicodemus. Bye, Nicodemus. Huh, I wonder if it's going to be based on the fucking... Well, it's not, but... Thought maybe it might be based on the movie. The Phantasm movies are interesting because they literally roll into each other in a narrative. Like, narratively. Like, the second one ends is where the fucking next one picks off. But sometimes there's like a gap of 40 years between the movies. And that's interesting. Alright. Which color scheme are we getting here, Phantasm? They're largely okay as horror movies. I mean, you know, they're not awful, but... Docking practice, gentlemen. Away! I think these are lasers. Well... Yeah, like, they're, like... There are definitely cool elements. I'd say the first one's a solid film. Probably the first 2. I mean, I will say I do respect that it commits to some of its insane plot stuff, you know? Here's a doozy. Oh, okay, I just finally figured out what I'm looking at on the cover here. Fuck, this whole time I had no idea. God, I forgot this was Roberta Williams. Look at you, Roberta. What? Oh, God. Look, I'm just... You can't spring shit like that on me, okay? Okay, so we've got... I mean, I am a little curious as to what that second Phantasmagoria is. Ah! Please don't feed me spaghetti sauce. Phantasmagoria on only 7 CDs. I mean, I hope to, like... I'm pretty sure I've got... No, fucking toss my salad. I'm pretty sure I've got Phantasmagoria installed elsewhere. Like, I'm pretty sure Good Old Games released a version of it. I know. Phantasm... Like a fucking, you know, 1980s looking Phantasmagoria by someone called the Viagra Guy. Oh, look. I just, you know... Scary DOS. Oh, okay, fine. I'm gonna be fucking stupid. Okay. Fun. Install. That didn't work. That's not what I want, and you know it. What? Fucking SWAT, Space Quest 6. Look, these are demos. Fucking there we go, finally. From the directory of C, Scary Dose. PHCD, okay. Alright. PHCD from Scary Dose. Where are we? There we are. Okay. Uh-huh. I want the game focus on so I don't accidentally fuck it up. Oh, fuck you. Alright. I'm certain I've got Phantasmagoria in here somewhere. Where are you, motherfucker? Oh, there we go. Uh-huh. Hello?
Anything, boss.
Oh, look. Alright, let's see if we can just fucking raw dog this fucker. Look, remind me later. We'll worry about this in a bit. For some reason. There we go. Ding, ding. Oh, this is Naughty Sierra. Hello? Mavis? I mean, I do have to put like a fucking reshade layer over it to get the fucking CRT effect, though. That's the... I haven't gone through any of that with this shit. I love, like, the photographer ponytail. I love what a thing it is. We never really talk about it. You know, we never really have this conversation. Taking photos of the naughty house. I feel like Danny Elfman wasn't the right guy for this, but... Alright. Snake Osama bin Laden, odd choice. Had that dream you were photographing me from a mountain again.
Swear, sweetheart. Oh.
No, it's horrible.
Oh, my sweet. I warned you about thinking. That's, you know, it's dangerous territory for a lady.
You don't ever have to be afraid of anything. I'll always be here to protect you.
Ah, fuck yeah. Post-nightmare hot. I mean, that kind of doesn't really help me with what's going on here, you know? He's got a real fat, round face.
Morning, honey.
Good morning, sweetheart.
How about some coffee?
Yeah, big one. Somebody kept me up last night.
He does have
Oh,
gay
I'm
porn
sorry.
face.
I had a nightmare. You didn't seem to mind so much last night.
Oh, no. Was probably just spending the night in a new house is all.
I think I recognize
Yeah,
him
I
from
know.
one of the Gotchi Moochies.
I have to admit, this place is kind of strange.
Yeah, it's different. You know, I bet the guy
Smoking
that built
at the
this place
kitchen
must have
table.
been really bizarre.
Oh, hi, Spaz.
How you doing, huh?
What are you gonna do today, sweetheart?
Well, I don't know. I'm almost finished unpacking. Thought maybe I'd do a little exploring.
She looks familiar.
How about you?
Did you see that bathroom yet on the second floor?
Yeah.
I like that. I think I'm gonna turn it into a photo lab for myself. Keep me busy for a week or so.
That's a good idea.
He's a better actor than gay
That's an
porn
apple.
actors.
Well, I don't know. I haven't gone through it yet.
Let's see.
Oh, it's Christmas ornament. Oh, look at this.
Why?
Just a sec.
It's that Osama bin Laden snake I ordered.
You remember this?
This is like the
Yeah.
touching story
Yeah, I
of
gave you
like
this
a
for
stalker
Halloween.
finally landing the girl he was
Rat?
stalking.
You know it was Christmas Eve. It was the night you proposed to me.
Are you sure I proposed to you?
Yes.
Of course I remember.
Alright. You bore me! Up we get. I want wall garlic. Oh, hey, stuff. Oh, those are matches. What the fuck is the rest of that shit? Alright. I guess I can turn the stove on. Like, you know, this is one of those things that I want. I want to fucking somehow buy the world's most insane house that doesn't exist. I mean, look at this shit. This is fucking stellar. Like, something I come across a fair bit is, like, you know, what I'd consider unfair expectations, particularly on horror movie protagonists, where it's like, don't go down there, something bad's there. And it's like, you know, there'll be people saying this shit about situations where nothing weird's happened yet. And it's like, are you afraid to go, like, you know, under your house or into your basement or whatever as an adult? Like, is that a fucking thing that you deal with? Because that shit's not fucking real. And until, like, you know, I meet fucking Jason or some shit, that's the way that's gonna remain. And that's just how so I'm not, you know, I'll be under the house with, like, the fucking lights off. It doesn't fucking matter. Nothing is gonna get me. But then there's houses like this. And it's like, alright, now, you know, this feels like a warning. Like, look at that wall. I looked away for a second. What happened? I opened a fridge full of, like, very much not digitized items, which stands out. I will have to get through this one day. It's important to stay hydrated. Keeps the dreams at bay.
I am the official hint keeper. I watch your every move. Ask me for a hint if you are hopelessly stuck, but use me sparingly. Too many hints can spoil the game.
Alright. What's the eyeball do? You know, like, there's got to be half-wit selling places that are haunted for cheap. I thought I was going to poke the fire, but no, I'll just carry the fire poker around all day. Let's enter the mirror dimension. Don't look behind it like a cat. It doesn't go anywhere. A few places that are supposed to be haunted. Okay. I mean, like, unless you have, like, a weird actual homeless lady living in the walls. Like, Jesus fucking wept. I should look up one of those fucking real estate places and just, like, type haunted, you know? Like, so that's the thing. Like, if you make me fucking Patreon rich, I'm gonna build one of these fucking places, because it needs to exist, you know? I gotta get the ball rolling on a lot of these things, because nobody else is gonna do it. And I'm, you know, the longer I live, the more I realize that it's me. I'm gonna have to do half of this fucking shit, you know? I've been sitting around waiting for it to happen for just too long, you know? Like, what the fuck's this thing? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, I can't even enjoy the gazebo. Oh, fuck yeah. Like, what the fuck is that? A broken harp? I mean, this feels like it'll be like a fucking, you know, subscriber Saturday one of these days. Alright, what button does shit? Okay. Uncensored. That's what we want. Now the exciting game of will Phantasmagoria 2 just work through DOS, even though it's like fucking 12 discs and made out of fucking high-def weasels. I mean, there's not a lot of point to keeping. I might leave that around just in case I struggle to get the fucking CRT thing working. I mean, that's just gonna get infected, you know? Yeah, like, I feel like doing it after harvested now. And, you know, puzzle of flesh. I'm gonna need to find Ponytail's poetry. I mean, I'm first to admit I'm not a very good judge of poetry. Like, I just don't really have a fucking... Why? Why do you hate? What? Larger. P2 DOS. Alright. He didn't look at, like, kitty porn like Steve did, right? I love how, like, you know, prior to the era of unskippable intro videos, we had, like, pre-skipped intro videos. Like, you had to go out of your way to, like, fucking give a shit enough to watch fucking, you know, whatever this shit is. Oh no, I'm going to the dentist! Yeah, I know, this just fucking runs. I had to go fucking... Not even the bat file didn't work for some reason, which is really annoying. I don't know what the fuck happened there. It means none of the fucking scum bat files are gonna fucking load, so I fucking do that.
He's having a severe psychotic episode. Keep your hands away from his mouth. Real potential for violence. Watch.
But I want to eat hands. So sweet and tasty. Freak! Shut up, Betty. I mean, if you can keep the orderly hands away from my mouth, can you keep the other fucking patients from just, you know... Like, what's that doing for my mental health? You know, I'm strapped to a gurney. I've got a crazy old lady calling me a freak. Like, that's not helping my recovery, right? You know? This brain doesn't have enough electricity. We're gonna fix that.
Can you hear me? Curtis, you're having a psychotic episode. We're going to help you.
Alrighty. Give me that juice. Gonna make me big like Big Papa Pump. Oh yeah, no, shock treatment does get used. Like a lot of things, there are actual cases for a lot of this shit, but like, you know, there was a time when it would just get used. Absolutely. Ragnar Sigrun. I legitimately don't remember any of this. My brain electrocution and a fucking just backhand me. I mean, that's pretty, like, you know, that's impressively together for someone who a year ago was having a full-tilt psychotic break. Are we gonna watch this before we get to the fucking thing again? Did I click on, or is this gonna be a little bit different? This feels a little different. Ah, good for Curtis. Alright. I was wrong. Let's skip this. There we go.
Oh, big purple bags under the eyes. Very attractive.
Your eye bags have nothing on me, Curtis. I have eye luggage. Yep. Inventory. Bits and bobs. The title. A puzzle piece. Video playback. Oh, see, that's nice. See, look at that control panel. You know, it tells you what's going on. What's that one do? Map. Okay. And also, it's like, what, 2 years? And look at the step up in, like, fucking video quality. I mean, look at you. Fucking, you know. Having friends when you're fucking psychotic. Now, what's over here?
Hey, morning, Blob. How's it going today, huh? Hey, how are you? Building a little house in there, huh?
Rats.
All right, I'll let you get back to it.
He doesn't even have eye bags. As someone who has eye bags, I find that offensive. Alright. Okay. Hey, a bookcase.
Childhood's End, The House Next Door, Murder Beach. I've read every book I own at least twice.
That was what life was before the internet. You know, you just had stuff, and if you ran out of stuff, that was it. You've finished stuff. You've beat your own stuff. I love these little bits. It's not very necessary. Alright. Let's pop out. I mean, do we have to work? Did it tell me if I had anything to do?
Oh, man. No wallet.
This is basically the Hellraiser game. Like, that's the thing about this, is it's like, you know, around when this was made, it probably would have been moderately expensive to try and get the Hellraiser license. Alright, well, where is Wallet? Help Gabriel, where Wallet? Ah. There we go. Around here somewhere. Wallet?
No wallet.
No wallet! Alright. Okay, it's just over there. Oh, I can't leave. I cannot escape. Alright, what's over this side? Oh, it's just this shit again. I don't recognize this shit. Wallet?
There's my wallet.
Wallet!
Blob?
Oh, wallet, I wanted a peanut. There are peanuts under there, too. Did I get it, or was I not able to reach it? Ah, fuck. I don't know. Whatever.
Damn, I can't leave without my wallet.
Alright, where's my rat? I have to make my rat get my wallet. I can't remember. And this is what, like 10 fucking years ago or some shit?
Wicked rat. You stole my wallet. Admit it.
Alright. Use rat on couch to get wallet. It's an adventure game, people. Stop being a bitch about it.
Alright, you little snot. You drag my wallet under there, you can just go bring it back.
Yeah, like about the last thing I'd ever think is I'm gonna get my fucking pet rat
come
to
out of
get
there.
my wallet. Because it's just gonna eat the peanuts and then hide in the corner and then not come out. Yeah, see now I need to send in like a fucking badger to get my fucking rat, you know? I do like this though for like kind of explaining what the game's gonna be like. Why can't I go into my own kitchen? What kind of nonsense is this? Alright, no, it's the same. Alright. Where's food for my stupid piece of shit? Rat food? Oh, now I get to look in here. I wasn't allowed to look at that earlier. I hadn't earned it yet. That's the least convincing photograph of parents I've ever seen. Alright, let's lure the rat out from under the couch with the fucking granola bar.
Hey, Bob. Hey, check it out. Oh, there you are.
Why would he bring the wallet with him?
Gotcha.
Good madness.
Oh, very good.
Is Bob the flesh puzzle that I've heard so much about? Should probably put Bob back in his Bob hole. Finally, I can leave the house. Me want outie. Ah, I forgot my Bob. I do love that the two locations open to our work and the Dreaming Tree. Oh, that's right. It's like a bar or some shit, isn't it? It isn't an actual tree where we go to imagine. That's a shame. That's right, it is Blob. Aw. Alright, now. Okay. The audio crunching. Ding! These are weirdly cozy cubicles, you know what I mean? How's the fucking audio going like that? Fuck.
Hey, Bob. Listen, if you're done with the Venom and files, you mind if I borrow them for an hour or so?
Forget it, Rat Boy. They wouldn't help you anyway. We both know that I'm the one that's gonna get that big promotion, so, piss off.
Thanks, Bob. As always, it's been a pleasure.
I'm gonna teabag your coffee, Bob. Gonna season it. You like that, Bob? Huh? You see what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've never worked in a fucking office environment with those fucking cubicles, but that just seems insane. It looks like it would promote work shirkingness. Alright, that's just my cubicle. I don't want to look at my cubicle. I want to look at, like, fucking... Where's my buddy? Don't I have a fucking sarcastic best friend? It is a different cubicle.
Tom?
Yeah,
Sorry to bother you, but I'm finishing up the Veneman document today. I was just wondering what you'll try to start next.
Oh. Let's see. I think I'll put you on the documentation for Allotheria 9.
Great. Thanks.
Oh, Curtis. Nice work.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. You know, this guy going to work seems a lot of fun. I don't know why people are so weird about it. You know. Let's get some water. I like that the only things I've done in either Phantasmagoria game success, I like just have a beverage and stay hydrated. Yeah, like, dude, Bob's being a ring again. Like, you know, I try here, right? I come to work, and I don't need to like everybody, you know? It's the girlfriend I made out of that mob. Nope. It's much worse. We hear an umbrella. I mean, yeah, that'll definitely... I am going to have to do the Phantasmagorias after Harvester. I do need to see where those go. And we go from two of their period, but nonetheless fascinating things, to something thoroughly gay-tarded. What looks like reanimated Betty White come to haunt me at the theater. I mean, is that the same Temple software as the Temple OS guy? Because if it is, that's amazing. Alright. Well, that'll be a Monday problem. Beep. Betty White stalking me about the fucking... the theater. It's not even a ghost. She faked her death. Ow. So I think yesterday's episode got removed for nipple reasons. I never dealt with, like, YouTube being a stupid pile of, like, fucking nonsense. So, I don't know. But it had, like, a highlighted point, and I clicked on it, and there was a nipple, so I'm like, alright. I mean, the thing is, there were other nipples in that episode. None of those seemed to be a problem. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to fix it and get it back up. Otherwise, you know, oh well. Oh well. We'll never again witness the glory of penthouse puzzle titty, which was not even worth it. You know, like that was an uphill fucking battle for just like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It might have been different for people in different like countries, but you could see better than that on fucking SBS on a Saturday night. Just have some patience, you know. Her line in that where she calls the cop Officer Fuckmeat absolutely shattered me when I was like a kid watching Lake Placid. It really just comes out of nowhere. And you know, that was back when the idea of like the lady from fucking, you know, Golden Girls, like Rose from Golden Girls, kind of the Osaka-san of Golden Girls, if you will. Swearing was just absolute fucking money. Fuck meat. Good choice too. Fuck meat. Officer fuck meat. It's a great combination of like very official language and then very vulgar language. Helps emphasize the juxtaposition of that vulgar language coming out of an otherwise pleasant old lady. There are a few good lines in it, actually. Oh, other one where like, whatever his name is, the fat character actor, just saying they tend to conceal that knowledge in books. Still gets me. Yeah, no, there have been, like, there's been fucking episodes with goddamn, Volve. I don't know, that was fine. I don't know, maybe it was because I made a joke that it was TV's Blossom. Who knows? Yeah, in 60 years they'll have to be recreating Dosvidaniya episode 243 using stray audio recorded off the TV by lunatics and some animation. That's the wild thing about the Doctor Who missing shit, is all the audio exists. And a lot of it is because lunatics taped it off TV. Fucking wild. It's such a crazy fucking, it wasn't just Doctor Who, it wasn't just fucking the States. That was just the done thing. It's like, well, this show's been on, time to tape over that. I mean, I sort of get it. I get the idea that, no one making something, particularly back then, was going to think, hey, someone's going to want to watch this in, a century. This is important, we'll keep it. That said, when John Nathan Turner first started as the fucking executive producer for it, he walked in he was, going through the fucking archives and found the fucking William Hartnell episode, The Daleks. The actual first fucking Dalek episode marked for destruction. Almost lost fucking Daleks, man. Oh well. At least we know better now, sort of. At least the world's got an internet of lunatics who are hoarding and organizing and cataloging. It's important. These things do matter. I don't know how we're gonna, store it, really. I mean, crystals? Can we etch this shit into, some really solid metal, maybe? Just a fucking cube with, a USB port on it or something? I don't know. I know there's, long-term storage of, fucking whatever the shit. Long-term, CDs to burn or something. Because I was looking at it the other day, because it's just there's a bunch of stuff I don't really want to delete, but also I don't want to fucking just, how do I put this in long storage? What does that look like these days? It's just, I don't know, it doesn't appear to be a lot. A Japanese suitmation? What's suitmation? Is that when they is that the fucking tokusatsu? Tokusatsu. Toss a salad. Wow, someone really fucking... Yeah, see, that's nuts. Like, the idea, like, because I don't give a flying, you know, fuck about, like, American football, but, like, you know, it's kind of a big deal. The idea that, like, can we go watch Super Bowl 1? No. Why? I just didn't fucking tape it. And then some lunatic at home was just... I mean, when was Super Bowl 1? Like, when, like, was VHS even out? Did that guy, like, record it using, like, an old-timey camera he had aimed at the TV? That's fucking crazy. Like, it wouldn't even occur to me to record shit like that, you know? I mean, I suppose I grew up with VHS. Where it's just like you could just tape shit off the TV. That was just a thing you did. '67. He must have been like a fucking AV guy or been in the industry or maybe, you know, had been in the industry. Had to have been something like that. Had to have been a high-grade enthusiast because there is no fucking way there was like just VHS shit laying around in fucking '67. And it was a big deal in the early 80s. Movies at home! Provided they're a certain length. If they go a bit long, you're getting the fat box. For fucking 2 VHS. You gotta take it out and swap it around. Losing Heil Honey, I'm Home would have been a bummer. I mean, like, I was grumbling yesterday or the day before about, like, you know, things like Look Well only getting 1 episode. But imagine, like, a whole season of Look Well being made and it just not existing. Like, that would drive me even crazier. Oh, I know VHS would have been around, but I mean, like, in terms of, like, you know, commercially available shit that people could fucking just, like, you know, I'm gonna go get a video player. Like, even, you know, as an expensive fucking, you know, novelty, it was, again, this is still a thing in the 80s. I mean, at least, you know, in Australia. That was back when there was a lot more fucking space between when shit would happen in countries, too. I'm gonna have to look that up when I finish it. I'm kind of curious as to how that guy recorded that. Again, like, you know, gotta appreciate the nut bars, man, because without them, stuff would just be gone, you know. Because, I mean, imagine being into the fucking Super Bowl and not being able to watch Super Bowl 1. Like, you know, it would drive me insane. Like, I'd want to be able to watch all of them. I want to see what the sport was like at the fucking, you know, in like 1967. That's interesting, you know. Yeah, see, I've heard about those discs. That was the thing I ran into when I was looking it up. I mean, I don't know, like, I figure if you put them in a good case or something, they're fine. I mean, SSDs are meant to be quite good because they don't have the fucking physical component that hard disks do. But then I don't know. I read something about like corruption or failure. I don't know. It was a while ago. I was looking at that fucking solid state thing. Fucking, I don't know. Learn to fucking make a copy of the internet and just encode it into a fucking the binary pulse of a pulsar. Fucking Morse code our internet, fucking the rest of the universe for time immemorial. There are a few things like that. I really want to see the original cut of Star Wars, and I really want to see the 4-hour fucking cut of Caddyshack. The story of Caddyshack's an amazing fucking story. Because it's like, hey, we made a movie. It's not funny. Alright, let's get a bunch of comedians in to do shit. Alright, we now have a movie and it's funny. Okay, it's 4 hours long. Okay, well, we'll cut out the story. Now it's funny, but there's just nothing happening. Add a gopher. Brilliant. And they just leave weird amounts of the actual plot in. That's the crazy part. You know, like, there's just shots that just don't really make any sense whatsoever. Like, the little Irish girl celebrating in the park sprinklers because she's not pregnant. Which is a grand Irish tradition. Fucking Irish. God, I hope that story of him eating and fucking making fun of, like, Coppola on the boat are real. Like, I want that to be real. I don't think it is. It's a little too beautiful, but I would. You know, Brando also was a nut. Just, hey, can you lose some weight so we can get this movie made? And then just two-fisting burgers on a kayak. A 2-inch color taper. Yeah, so like, a fucking... That's wild. I do wonder, yeah, imagine what, like, the 1967 halftime show for the first fucking Super Bowl would be. Just, like, some guy just comes out and just goes, and then just walks off, and that's it. We're all gonna be laid. Yeah, like, that guy was some kind of nut. No one had one of those at the house. I mean, could you imagine, though, like, you know... I'm trying to think, like, of what the equivalent of that is today. You know, because I remember going over to a friend's house to see his new computer. Because it had, like, one of the fucking Voodoo FX cards, and it had a CD drive, and, like, all that shit. And it was, like, it was top of the line back then. And that was, like, that was an event. You went over to see the big new computer, because that was a fucking thing. And I think maybe a VR setup or something these days. I just don't think there's an equivalent, you know? Like, what would you get up and go to your friend's house to fucking look at, you know, in that sense? Oh, he recorded it at work. Okay. God, I bet, like, if, you know, I bet he would have gotten chewed out for that. You know, what are you doing recording this nonsense at work? I'd trade it all for a seasonal look well. It's so fucking funny. Like, Smigel and O'Brien working together were great. Just so fucking good. I have not seen Mr. Burns a post-electric play. What apocalyptic event was there in Cape Fear? I mean, I have a fully functional light gun in my arcade cabinet with all the House of the Dead games. Even House of the Dead 4 Special. Oh, right, okay. So the idea is people sit around the campfire doing repeats of The Simpsons manually. A world in which I would be king! Cape Fear is a fun choice for that. That's interesting. See, now I'm curious. You've gotten my attention. Okay, so... And then Homer says he tied the dog up out back, right? Which is a normal thing that we used to do when we had houses, because out back there'd be a little space called the yard. you see, and like you could just tie the dog back up out there, and the dog wouldn't run away, wouldn't cause any trouble, but it could run around and it could entertain itself. Except because they've moved into a houseboat. Out back is just a pole that the houseboat's tethered to in the water. And the dog's dog paddling as they want to do because they can swim. But because it's tied up, it's just going around the pole. And you can see that it's running out because the dog's not very bright of lead. And it is cruising toward what can only be described as a terrifying animal tragedy. But you see, because it's a comedy and because it cuts away right before that moment, you're left hanging on this horrible thing. And that juxtaposition creates an absurdity, which is funny. I probably could actually. I've got the 4 points set up here. I do need to sit a little bit farther back though in order for the fucking light gun to see all of them, even with the walleye fucking camera, unfortunately. But the House of the Dead. Yeah, circled. Suffer like she did. Go, Carl. Alright, well. A supernatural avatar of death and destruction. I could see how things would get to that. Circled. The funniest thing about Hulk showing up at the RNC is Vince absolutely wanted to be there, and they'd have told him no. And that will hurt him intensely, and that's important and funny. Very, very funny. Alright, so tomorrow's my government-mandated day off. Sunday is Subscriber Saturday, where if you liked Phantasmagoria, oh boy, you'll love Harvester. Because Harvester lets me solve problems with violence instead of puzzles, which, I mean, just, is ridiculous. So if you subscribe either via the Patreon or the YouTube, you get access to the Discord. That gives you access to the links, both for early access to the videos, so you can, get in and say your stupid comments first, and access to the subscriber streams and the ability to suggest games, etc., etc. It also has the line "Bake 'em away toys," which is just marvelous. Just do what the kid said. Make 'em away, toys. That is, it's a bummer that joke is kind of wrapped up in, like, looking at child porn now, It has those connotations to it. Do you have any, photos of your kids in the bath or something? Always wear a kidder, Steve. Yeah. Jokes. Alright. So, sign up and you can harass me more directly, because when you're paying me, I'm forced to listen to your fucking goddamn bullshit. And play games you suggest, although right now Harvester, and I'm very tempted to continue straight on. I might do a gap week with a few of the smaller fucking suggestions just to get them out of the way. There's also the video for fucking Metal Slug strategy went up. That was fun. And one of the early access videos is Amber trying to get better at, like, Guilty Gear r/I don't know. And me discovering that May's dolphin attack is completely bullshit and effectively spending the whole fucking episode brutalizing her. It's very funny to me. Think I can't fucking anime fighter? I watched anime on VHS, goddammit. Alright. So, sign up. Give me money and I'll make a large demented house that people will be able to film FMV horror games in for forevermore. And until then, watch my show or I'll bash your fucking kids.